ever wished you could speak English so well that people mistake you for a native? Well, that's not just a dream. It's totally possible, and I've got a secret to share that can help get you there. It's called shadowing, and it's a real game changer. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Hoda, your friendly English teacher, and I'm super thrilled that you're here. Today, actually, I want to talk about the shadowing technique for language learning. In this video, we're going to explore what shadowing is, its history, how it can work wonders on your accent, the benefits that it can have on your brain's activity, how to do it, and how to choose a speaker to shadow. Plus, I'll share my own personal experience and offer some tips, and also provide you with some resources that you can tap into to use for your own shadowing practice. Before we dive in, if you like this type of content and you find it helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me, and it motivates me to create more content to help you in your language learning journey. So let's get right to it. Well, I thought maybe it would be best to share my own personal experience with you right from the beginning, because I want to give you a reason to realize how important this technique is and how it can actually turn everything around for you in your language learning journey. So here it goes. Frankly, this very technique has really shaped my English speaking journey. You know, a lot of people often mistake me for a native speaker because of my accent and my diction, which sound quite natural. Of course, that is if they don't see me, you know, like if they hear my voice over the phone, because obviously my appearance gives me away. Well, one of the key techniques that helped me achieve this level of fluency is the shadowing technique, along with a bit of my natural awesomeness, of course. Just kidding. Anyway, this technique has been a real game changer for me, and it has fine-tuned my pronunciation and my rhythm in English. And I truly believe that if it worked for me, it can work for you too. It's really effective and worth the effort. So go ahead and give it a shot. If I can do it, you can definitely do it too. There's no doubt. Well, as I promised, in this video, I'm going to uncover the secrets of the shadowing technique, a powerful strategy that English learners swear by. You know, it's not just a method. It's a transformational journey that can take your speaking skills from hesitant to confident. Whether you're a beginner or you're advancing in your language journey, shadowing is a tool that can promise to polish your pronunciation and bring you closer to sounding like a native speaker. So let's dive in and explore how this technique can become a cornerstone of your language practice. First of all, what is shadowing? Well, shadowing is a language learning technique where you listen to a native speaker, then you immediately repeat what they say. It's a simple yet really effective method to practice speaking and listening at the same time. By doing so, you're training your brain to recognize and produce the sounds and patterns of the language you're learning in real time. It's about active listening and immediate speaking, creating a loop that reinforces learning. This technique can be practiced with any audio material in your target language, you know, the language that you're trying to learn or to speak, such as podcasts, songs, and dialogues from movies. The goal is to mimic a native speaker's intonation, rhythm, and stress patterns. You have to repeat aloud what you hear with as little delay as possible. Now, where did shadowing come from? Well, actually, this cool technique isn't new. You know, it started way back when people were figuring out the best ways to learn languages fast. It was first used as a research tool by the Leningrad group in the 1950s, and then later on, around the early 2000s, it was popularized by the American linguist Alexander Argelis. And today, it's used by language learners all across the world to get really good really quickly. Now, you may ask, why should I try shadowing? Well, actually, it's a fair question. And the answer is because it works. It helps you get the sounds and rhythms of the English language down pat, trains your ears to understand native speakers, and gets you speaking more naturally. And best of all, you can do it in the comfort of your home. No need for expensive classes or trips abroad. Just you, your device, and your recordings. It's like having a native language tutor in your living room. And hey, shadowing isn't just for English. It can be used for any language. French, Japanese, Arabic, Spanish, you name it. If there are speakers and recordings, you can always shadow them. Now let's look at some of the magical benefits that the shadowing technique can have on your brain's function. You know, shadowing isn't just about repeating words. It's a brain workout that strengthens your language muscles in profound ways. Here's how it taps into the power of your brain's plasticity to enhance your language abilities. 1. It enhances your working memory. Now, for those of you who are wondering what working memory is, it's the brain's temporary information storage. So shadowing challenges your memory, which is crucial for language learning. It's like lifting weights for your brain. Studies have shown that shadowing can lead to improvements in your working memory capacity, which translates to better language retention and recall. 2, we have cognitive flexibility. By engaging in shadowing, you're training your brain to switch tasks quickly and efficiently. You know, this cognitive flexibility is essential when learning a new language because it allows you to adapt to new structures and vocabulary with ease. And then we have improved speech perception. You know, it's about phonological coding. Now, if you're not really sure what that is, it's the process of using the sounds of language to help you read, write, and remember words. It's like hearing the word in your mind to help you understand and recall it. So shadowing reinforces phonological coding, enhancing your ability to perceive and produce the sounds of your target language. This heightened speech perception is key to understanding native speakers and being understood in return. 4. Neural plasticity. That is your brain's ability to change and adapt. It helps you learn new things and also recover from injuries. So when you practice shadowing, you're not just learning a language, you're reshaping your brain. And this technique can promote neural plasticity to a great extent. 5. Focus and attention. Shadowing requires divided attention, which means you need to be listening and speaking at the same time, and that can highly sharpen your focus. This heightened state of attention improves your ability to concentrate on language tasks, making your study sessions more productive. 6. Pronunciation and intonation. As you mimic the rhythm and intonation of native speakers, shadowing helps you fine-tune the auditory and motor regions of your brain responsible for speech. This leads to more accurate pronunciation and also more natural sounding speech patterns. 7. Accelerated language process. Regular shadowing practice trains your brain to process language faster, and you become more adept at understanding spoken language in real time, which is crucial for fluent communication. In conclusion, shadowing has such a brain-boosting power, and including shadowing in your language learning routine brings a bunch of neurological benefits that go beyond vocabulary and grammar. You know, it's about training your brain to think, hear, and speak a new language, and that's why it's really powerful and effective. So let's make shadowing an important part of our studying routine and give our brains the workout, they deserve. Well, at this point of this video, actually, I'd like to, shift your focus to accent reduction. As you know, when learning a new language, it's important to say words clearly so that other people can understand you. Pronunciation is how you say each word, while accent is the overall sound of your speech influenced by your first language. So even if you say words right, if you have a strong accent, it's gonna be really difficult for other people to get your meaning. For example, if you speak English really fluently, but with a strong Chinese accent, or a strong Indian or Arabic or Spanish accent, then it's going to be really difficult for others to understand you. That's why practicing to reduce accent, like with shadowing, can be really helpful. It makes your speech easier to understand. So shadowing can smooth out those rough edges of your mother tongue accent, paving the way for you to have a more authentic and native-like pronunciation. Let's see how. First, shadowing improves your pronunciation. By closely imitating a native speaker, you're training your mouth and vocal cords to produce the sounds that are more accurate to the English language. Second, you'll enjoy better listening skills. Shadowing helps you become more attuned to the subtleties of the English language, including stress, rhythm, and intonation. Third, it increases speech fluidity. Regular shadowing practice can lead to smoother, more fluent speech as you become more comfortable with the English language's sound patterns. Fourth, it enhances language comprehension. As your pronunciation improves, so does your ability to understand spoken language, leading to better overall communication. Now, I believe at this moment you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? How to choose a speaker to shadow. I mean, there's a whole lot of speakers out there. How can we choose one person to shadow that is the best option for us? Well, don't worry, my friends, I got you covered. First, I have to tell you, when choosing a speaker to shadow, it's important to pick someone whose speaking style resonates with you and matches the context in which you want to improve your English. You want someone who speaks clearly and at a pace that's comfortable for you. Also, you need to be interested in that person. You need to, to be able to connect with that person. It could be, because you like their accent or the way they carry themselves, or, you're interested in their personality, or maybe the way they talk or what they talk about. It doesn't matter what the reason is. You may wonder why. Well, I'll tell you why. Because if you're interested in that person, it's gonna be the only thing that keeps you coming back. It's gonna be the only thing that keeps you consistent in your shadowing practice. And that's really important. It could be a news anchor or a podcast or show host, or even a celebrity known for their eloquent speech. Now let's look at a few diverse and influential, figures, or I should say speakers, that I have actually carefully chosen for you to consider for your shadowing practice. First, there's Chris Pratt, a well-known actor whose casual, friendly style makes his speech accessible and engaging. If you enjoy entertainment and want to adopt a more relaxed and conversational tone, Chris Pratt could be a great choice. On the other hand, if you're interested in news and current events, Chris Cuomo, a CNN anchor, is an excellent choice. His clear, authoritative delivery is perfect for those wishing to speak confidently in formal settings. For those looking to master the art of powerful, inspirational speech, former President Barack Obama is a superb model. He's such a great talker, His speeches are known for their eloquence and their ability to connect with audiences on a profound level. Equally, Michelle Obama, his wife, has such a warm and heart-touching speaking style that can captivate and motivate you. If you're a fan of wrestling and entertainment, Mike the Miz Mizanen's energetic and charismatic speaking style could be a perfect match. His dynamic presence can teach you how to engage an audience with confidence. Now, for a touch of wisdom and comforting presence, consider Oprah Winfrey. Her empathetic and articulate speech is excellent for those looking to enhance their ability to connect on a personal level. For those fascinated by science and education, Neil deGrasse Tyson is an ideal choice. His ability to simplify complex topics and, communicate them with enthusiasm is perfect for those aiming to become more articulate and engaging speakers. And then lastly here, I've got Hillary Clinton. With her experience in politics and public service, she offers a measured and authoritative style. Her speeches are a great example of clarity and strength, making her an excellent choice for those aiming to project confidence and competence. Well, all the names that I just suggested were American figures, Now, for those of you who are interested in the British accent, also, don't worry, I got you covered too. I'm going to recommend some British individuals now who have clear accents and, are fantastic models for shadowing. First up is Emma Watson, famous for her role as Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series. Her clear and articulate British accent makes her a great choice for those looking to refine their pronunciation and speaking style. Next, we have Benedict Cumberbatch, known for his role as Sherlock and Doctor Strange. His distinct and precise manner of speaking can help you master the art of clear and confident communication. Another wonderful option is Tom Hiddleston, known for his role as Loki in the Marvel movies. His smooth and clear accent makes him a great model for learners who actually want to sound both natural and sophisticated. Choosing any of those speakers will provide you with a rich, diverse palette of styles and techniques to improve your own English speaking skills. However, keep in mind that those are just some suggestions. At the end of the day, what really matters is that you choose someone you actually like and, find suitable for your own goals. If you're not interested in the person you're shadowing, it's not going to work. Pick someone you genuinely want to listen to and mimic, because that's the only thing that will keep you motivated and will actually make the shadowing technique effective and fun for you. So don't limit yourself to the names I just brought up. Explore different genres and mediums. Dive into documentaries, audiobooks, interviews, or even radio shows. Each speaker brings a unique flavor to the language, and by shadowing a variety, you'll develop a rich and versatile command of the language. So who will be your shadowing companion? The choice is yours and the possibilities are endless. Find your voice and I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments who your favorite person to shadow is and why. Okay, now it's time to dive into how to do the shadowing technique, because I think by now every one of you is wondering, when is she gonna talk about how to do it? I mean, talk about it already, right? All right, my friends, be patient. You know what they say, good things come to those who wait. I have actually prepared a really easy and, a step-by-step guide on how to shadow, because I believe that if we want to start doing something, we have to be kind to ourselves, never be hard on ourselves, because, that's not how you learn. You need to start small and you need to start easy. Okay, now let's talk about how to do the shadowing technique. 1. Pick a source. Choose an audio source in your target language that is clear and at a comfortable pace. 2. First, listen. Listen to the audio once without trying to shadow to get a sense of the rhythm and intonation. 3. Shadow away. Play the audio again and try to repeat the words immediately after you hear them, mimicking the speaker's intonation and pronunciation as closely as possible. 4. Choose short segments. If the audio is too fast and complex, choose short segments or sentences. 5. Practice consistently. Dedicate a regular time each day to shadowing practice, even if it's just for 10 to 15 minutes. Now, let me give you some practical and effective tips for shadowing. Start with short clips. Don't overwhelm yourself. Begin with small segments of speech and gradually work up to longer ones. Repeat often. Repetition is the mother of skill. The more you shadow, the more natural it will become. Record yourself. This allows you to compare your speech to the speakers and to track your progress. Stay patient. Mastery doesn't happen overnight. Give yourself the grace to improve at your own pace. Now, for challenging parts or, challenging words or phrases, pause the audio and try to repeat the word or phrase slowly, focusing on the sounds and rhythm, and then gradually increase your speed until you can say it in the time with the audio. As I finish up today's chat about shadowing, I've got some amazing resources that you can tap into to find some materials for your shadowing practice. First, there is The English We Speak and 6-Minute English. They're both cool podcasts by the BBC. There, you listen to real English phrases and repeat them to improve your speaking. Then there's All Ears English. It's another cool podcast that's super helpful for learning American English. You'll pick up new words and phrases while having fun. Another great American podcast is The Effortless English, hosted by AJ Hogue. His method helps you improve your English fluency naturally and engagingly. And also, he has such a clear accent and he speaks at a reasonable pace. Now let's talk YouTube. Rachel's English is a channel where Rachel teaches pronunciation. You can copy her to sound more like a native. BBC Learning English is another YouTube channel that provides tons of videos and stuff. On their channel, they cover all kinds of English topics, perfect for shadowing practice. And last but not least, you can always shadow me if you like my accent. Again, keep in mind that every learner is unique. Each person brings their own set of experiences, skills, and learning styles to the table. When it comes to language acquisition techniques, it's important to recognize that there's no one universal approach that fits just everyone. You have to find the method that aligns most with your individual needs and preferences. And remember, practice is of the essence in language learning. Sometimes progress may be slow, but each step forward is a step towards fluency. Now, I challenge you to try shadowing for just 1 week. Record yourself on day 1 and then again on day 7, and you'll be amazed at the difference. So there you have it, the shadowing technique. It's proven, it's powerful, and it's waiting for you to give it a try. So the question is, are you ready to sound like a native? Thank you for watching. If you're excited to start your shadowing journey, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe for more English tips. Share your progress in the comment section and let's learn together. Until next time, happy shadowing.